Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back your lovely faces to a brand new video here on the channel. Well, what can we say? At this moment in time, everyone has to be extremely careful on what they say regarding this matter. Jonathan Majors, currently in Ant-Man, he's meant to be the next big bad guy for the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and he's also in Creed 3 as the brand new villain in that. He was arrested in New York City for doing this to his supposed girlfriend. Obviously, his representative, he's done nothing wrong. There has been a few updates which we will go over. So the first one is the update from 4:44 Pacific yesterday. The update was, here's what allegedly happened in the lead up to him being arrested. Per our law enforcement sources, police were told that the alleged victim is Major's girlfriend, and according to her, they got into an argument while in a taxi returning home from a bar in Brooklyn. Our sources say police were told the girlfriend saw another woman texting him, and she confronted him, trying to sneak a peek at his phone. We're told the alleged girlfriend claims this got him mad. He allegedly grabbed her hand and allegedly did that to her. We're also told that the alleged victim claims he put his hands around her neck during this. Our sources say the woman was dropped off somewhere and that Major spent the night elsewhere. It appears the girlfriend went to the police the following morning and reported it. So that is where it goes into the main story now. He was arrested in New York this weekend, and according to police, he's been accused of putting his hands on a woman, but his team is calling BS. Law enforcement sources tell the actor was booked in Saturday morning on charges of these three. Jeez. We're told cops responded to a call for service around 11 a.m. Eastern near the Chelsea neighborhood of Manhattan. We're told the alleged victim, in this case a female, relayed to the police that Majors had gotten into a dispute with her and proceeded to do that. Their exact relationship is unknown. Obviously now it's come out that it's his girlfriend. Our sources tell us the alleged victim had visible injuries. Laceration behind the ear, redness and marks to her face. She was taken to an area hospital and is in stable condition. As for Majors, he was cuffed and taken to jail on the spot, as police felt there was enough evidence for probable cause. We're hearing he is currently out of custody. So, at this moment in time, obviously, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. But with the police arresting him on the spot as well, and obviously, if she's the one who went there, told him what happened and all this kind of stuff, then there's that. But more has come out. As with this sort of thing, you're always going to get stories coming out, which again, could be real, could be false, but this, at this moment in time, it's not looking good for Jonathan Majors. So, and then this is where, literally, again, it's Twitter. They just kind of went absolutely crazy, as they do. So, back in February, filmmaker A.B. Allen tweeted about a beloved actor who in actuality is a vicious, cruel human being. He's a particular actor relatively new on the scene who Twitter has fallen head over heels for, who in actuality is a vicious, cruel, this human being, both professionally and in his personal life. And every new viral thirst tweet about him drives me insane. Following the news of his arrest, a user tweeted, "Now we know who this tweet was about," with a screenshot of A.B. Allen's previous post. Allen simply responded with, "Ding, ding, ding, ding." Not looking good. When pressed on why the user now will not share more, despite the public at large seemingly seeing evidence of what was posted, Allen explained that it would still expose people who have been hurt. We've seen that as well. A lot of people, they don't want to come forward with certain things, and obviously, when someone gets outed like this, and you're like, yeah, that's them, but I'm not talking about anything else at the moment because people could still get hurt. Obviously, could be people who was with Majors in the past relationship. No one knows. But again, that's what we got there. Again, this is Twitter. Then, It's going on to you, but the specific what I know, unfortunately, would still expose people who have been hurt and deserve to not become part of some larger media inquiry if they don't want to. So I'm not going to get into details, but now you'll know what his deal is. Again, that's very true. You know, if people found out who these were, the media would be all over him. They would. Now, this is when it comes to something huge. Yeah, again, A.B. Allen's just talking, well, that's what he was like. But this one now, this one seems to have a little bit more substance to it. That's probably the best way to describe it. Society Theatre co-founder and Broadway actor-director Tim Nicolai. Now, first of all, remember, Jonathan Majors, he is from New York City, the community, the acting community there. Theatre, Broadway, he's from all of that. So, again, if a Broadway actor-director and a theatre co-founder, and they're speaking out, like I said, that's got a little bit more substance to it. So, these posts have now been deleted, but people have taken screenshots. Nicolai continued saying that many in Yale and in the New York City communities later specified to be 2012 to 2017, that's when he was there, from New York University, Juilliard and Yale, considers the actor a sociopath. And this. I'm just going to say this about Jonathan Majors and be done with it. Folks at Yale and the broader New York City community have known about him for years. He's a sociopath, and that is how virtually everyone speaks about him. It's a shame it took this long for him to be reported. In response to comments about why it seems people kept quiet if they knew this about Majors, people have tried. It's both simultaneously awful to know he is still doing this, and also a relief that he may never get to again. I'm already seeing a bunch of, why didn't you do anything, folks? People have tried. Ultimately needed a victim to come forward. It's both simultaneously awful to know he is still doing this and also a relief. Again, that's true. You know, we've covered so many things on this channel regarding incidents like this, and the only way we can compare it to, obviously, is the Johnny Depp trial, because apart from this one, obviously, the Johnny Depp trial was huge. Everything that she said, everything that supposedly he did to her and everything else, now you got this. Again, you got people coming out from Jonathan Majors' past saying all of this. Well, Johnny Depp's past, remember, she had a private investigator. He couldn't find anything. So she fired him. Remember that. I mean, it does go on to say Nicolai did not want to expose people who want to remain quiet. A bunch of us are closer people, sometimes multiple people, he has directly done this to harmed. I don't know if they will speak on it. It's completely their decision. Nicolai explained that if casting directors like you, that's the currency. But nobody would call his exes, girlfriend at the time, and directors professors. They just don't do that. The actor went on to share that literally people Jonathan Majors did this to are texting me right now. It's not I heard. And obviously Disney and Marvel have yet to officially comment on the star's arrest. Now, what we will see, obviously, is going to be a huge, why aren't they firing him? Why aren't they doing this? Why aren't they doing that? And you can compare this situation to Johnny Depp and also Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller was not fired. Ezra Miller should have been fired. Ezra Miller should have been gone a long time ago. But then Disney got rid of Johnny Depp, obviously, and then it came out in the wash that it was all a lie. You know, the verdict, everything else. And it's like, right, okay, then you got rid of one person from a multi-billion-dollar franchise. What are you going to do here? As I said, Disney has to be very, very careful. And so do everyone who's covering it. Like, at this moment in time, I'm not against him and I'm not for him. Because when you have people coming out, like I said, with substance and actually has credibility to it, you gotta weigh the pros and the cons. And with this, we literally gotta be so careful because no one knows what's gonna come out. So we will be covering this on the channel. At this moment in time, like I said, I'm neither for or against him. Let me know what you guys think below. I know a few people have responded to me on Twitter. Some of them are like, something that's just never clicked with me with him. You got other people who are literally denying everything. And I mean, they're going into it so far to literally say her wounds can heal, but Marvel won't. to me, that is either a troll or someone who is just very, very delusional. That's what we got. But that's what we got, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are below. Like I said, we will be covering this. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, future updates, and I'll see you all soon.